Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Boeing. If you guys are part of the trading Discord that I have, if you guys aren't part of that, by the way, it's in the About Me page in my YouTube. We played a Boeing options call today for the call side, and we were up 150% with zero downside on the play. Quite literally zero downside on the play. Every second that we entered, we were green in. That was up 150%. So the reason I entered this trade, if you look at the 1 week chart, Boeing was finally able to break out of this consolidation zone, this little zone right here, where there's not much movement, and we're way below the trend line, this general trend line since March 2021 that I've been trying to play. So we're way below this trend line, and I was just not confident in the market going any one direction on this particular chart. So once we broke out of the trend line from the upside, we broke out of it. I'm very bullish on this chart all of a sudden because of the fact that the trend line no longer exists, and the fact if you look at the 1 day chart, you can see that Boeing was able to hold a new high compared to SPX or the general market having a red day. So Boeing being bullish off of a red day on the market is just bullish in my eyes for the stock in general. The stock prices that we could be looking at and some options you guys can be adding are 230 calls for January. We could also be looking at 200 calls for 2 weeks out. Those are very good options that I like. But in general, if you want to play a high, like long-term play for people that like to swing, I know some of my friends can't sell options within a certain time frame. So if you guys are wanting to play longer-term time frame, I would take a look at the top of the trend line for maybe like 6 months out. I'm not sure if 6 months out options are available yet, but you could play 6 months out. You could even play what 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to play in even safer places in the 6 month out play, you can go 4 months out, and you can go 230 calls. Those are safe, like really safe. And if look at the beating that Boeing has gotten from just the market in COVID. This is the COVID drop because of the shutdown on air passage. So Boeing got beat up, and then we have a bottom right here at 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 bottoms here. So we found a 4 bottom, meaning the stock is finally gonna find a way to go back up. And Boeing being green on the day compared to a red day on the market, and if you look at the month, SPX is red on the month. However, we're still following the trend line, but we are red on the month. Boeing is green on the month, so if SPX turns around and finishes bullish for the month, Boeing will be following that as well. In my general eyes, Boeing is one of those stocks that likes to move a lot overnight. So if you like to place Boeing, you should be playing it for swings. Intraday trades on Boeing are kind of hard. I know today's one was successful, but in general, I've seen that it's very difficult to play intraday on Boeing just because of how low volume some of these intraday charts are. If you look at the 5 minute chart, it's not much volume at all. It's very minimal volume. You kind of just have an initial move up, and then you stay above this little area for the rest of the day. So it's nowhere as close to like an SPX where you have tons and tons of volume. Like this is just such a fluid chart, and Boeing is just not like that. So the reason I like to swing the Boeing calls at Boeing puts is because of that exact reason. Like the volume is just not there. But yeah, if you guys liked this video and were able to find something useful out of it, I would appreciate a like and a sub if you guys feel free to do that. If you guys want to join the free trading Discord, the About Me page is always there for you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. I will respond to all of them when if I see them. And yeah, if you guys are interested in my paid Patreon where we call out these plays, a few of the plays are Patreon plays, whereas some of the plays are free. The free plays are also very good plays, but the Patreon plays are for longer term positions, like 2 to 3 months out, and those positions pay up to 300-400%. So those are this is my little promo for that. My Patreon page is also linked in my About Me if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, other than that, have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.